It's definitely for real, not 2 days later. For sure. It's definitely... Don't you look at that. Don't you look at that timestamp. Alright, so Mr. Man came to see me in my office and said, hey, my daughter's dead or missing and here's an evil painting. So please, go find the evilness. Then we came to this island. Bahaba. And somebody pointed at a bar. That's all I remember. I mean, this just happened seconds ago, so... You're the man. I can consult the diary. Darkwater docks. Okay, all this seems above board. Go to the bar. Talk to Daisy Fitzroy. Jay doesn't close the diary even though it opens the diary. Oh my god, could I walk any slower? Alright, these were the crates that they were manhandling like they weighed nothing. I guess I'll spend the entire game with my pinky on shift. Good evening, Harbermester. Where does this go? You got any collectibles around here? Oh my god, I didn't think I'd be able to open that. Hello.
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck. I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But
I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say.
That was so loud. The terms of our agreement are clear. Keep your men under control. Cannot... Why is my mouse just drifting off to the side of the world?
Broken. This place seems half abandoned. The Scylla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor.
And the Charybdis.
This blackboard hasn't been used in a long while.
I'm hitting the exact same button I was hitting to activate everything else. What happens if I take a step forward? Okay, there wasn't a step forward, it was sideways.
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. But that's all I'll get from them.
Only a few dates are still legible, 1890, 1907, and a partial date. The rest of the document is blacked out. Who would want this information to be hidden? Money faced. Oh yeah, he's gone. Oh, there he is. Rude.
Fishing equipment. Could do with some rust remover.
Just dip it in ketchup. That'll take care of it. Why'd you just leave? You left a candle burning in a very dry looking room. How'd you get these logs to be covered in barnacles? You barnacle head. That's a fire hazard for sure. Learning of Medicine Volume 2. J for progression. So... that didn't give me a perk. And I can't tell if it advanced my perk level. Why am I allowed to go up these stairs but not those stairs? Clams. You're leaving too many candles open. What is this? A harpoon?
This man and Fitzroy could be twins.
Why is it so dark? Why do I have to keep complaining?
What a macabre souvenir.
Macabre. This is dangerous. A baby could fall through here. And there's another harpoon. Why? There's this weird... There's this weird... Oh! That is weird. Okay, you might think this is just like... You press a button to lean. You have to hold down right click. And then you lean in that direction. That's very weird. What do you want?
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
So, there was this leg.
I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right
I'm
there.
looking for CR2
Warehouse
batteries.
is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
I don't have time to play guessing games. I'm investigating the death of a whole family.
Well,
You're
that's a
right.
big...
It belonged to Charles Hawkins. Ship owners from father to son.
I see. That explains those loading manifests. Too bad I can't get much out of them. I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse. I was looking at your photograph. One of the man in front of the boat.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're talking about.
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Your father?
John Fitzroy, captain of the Scylla. His wooden leg is here. You can go and see it if you're interested.
Your name is James. Your dad's name is John. If I'm not mistaken, John is a nickname for James. Along with Jack. Jack is also a nickname for John or James. So you're all just named John. I mean James.
I found a threatening letter signed by a certain cat.
What? I don't mind you visiting my harbor master's
No,
office.
Jack is a
but
nickname
I'd prefer
for John.
if you didn't go through my affairs.
Are you being blackmailed?
It's Calico
exactly,
Jack,
no.
but his name
That
is John
shyster wants to
Rackham.
make us pay protection money.
With any success?
I wouldn't say that. But she terrifies my men as much as her own.
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Don't you
Not
worry
even a
about
body
that.
slam.
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
I know that Charles Hawkins was descended from a family of ship owners, and the island's fishing industry was hit badly.
Indeed, we specialized in whaling, but no whalers went out to sea after the miraculous catch of 1847.
So where did the Hawkins family get its money?
Well, from what Charles inherited, I presume. Although, these dates on the manifests could indicate that he had contracts of another kind.
With whom, I wonder?
Smugglers.
I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
My name is Dr. Jonathan Reed. Bloodologist. What a spooky lantern. Why does it give off smoke? Hello. Oh, I can sprint backwards.
Prohibition is just a joke.
Why's my mouse keep doing that?
That suits me fine.
There. The stranded whale has its own whale goblet. Whale biologist. Hello. Hello. Gross, we're indoors, you monster. You've certainly been battered by the sea. Killed him.
Hey, be careful. Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
Oh, I have to
You saw
hold.
what happened. He's the troublemaker.
Oh, you could have said
You're
that
a true
better.
Mainlander, a real princess. You strut around with your la-di-da ways, and then, as soon as the pressure rises, you start squealing. You don't have what it takes to drink my whiskey. You've got to earn it.
I'm here for information.
I'm here about the notice.
I prefer it that way. Speak then.
Fitzroy,
reserve the
I see
right
that
to answer
chalkboard
or
back
not.
there.
I didn't expect to find alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean
Miracle.
who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
I'll tell nobody.
I'll come
She'd know
first
it
every
anyway.
time.
Anything else?
What do you know about the Hawkins warehouse?
If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams.
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
Captain Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
Oh yeah? That must have been before you came looking for a fight in my bar.
Got him.
Oh, come on. Because of a little tussle.
Drinking
Wasn't
in here
even a
is a
tussle.
privilege, and I grant the privilege to whoever I want. Anything else?
The stranded whale. I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy. The name, it reminds us of the golden age of dockwater.
Back when we
When our
would kill all
whalers
those
left for long
defenseless
months and
whales.
came back, sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales.
Not
they'd hunt.
defenseless. They could slap
It was
you.
a tough time, all the same.
Ah,
They fight
but
off
steeped
giant
in
squids
glory.
and sharks all the time.
We've never known such wealth since then.
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why.
Never understood. I got a Sarah
I
Hawkins
don't want to
original
speak
right
ill of the
here.
dead.
Oh, I'm stamped. Telling me you wouldn't want to see this painting? This is a Sarah Hawkins original, done by yours truly. I suck at painting, but I do like this. And just look at the one I did yesterday. Hold on. You're telling me Sarah Hawkins wouldn't like this? That took 1 hour to do. Everyone's a critic.
Her vision. Was it so terrible?
Way I see it, the truth is really a question of point of view.
What do you mean by that?
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
Captain Fitzroy told me about a little...
Oh, yeah?
Oh,
Drink it.
that'll be all for now.
And then he said, "You have no right to treat us like this."
And the doctor, what did he say?
He laughed.
My God.
My God.
The miraculous cat.
Jesus, that's so loud.
Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
Scylla returned support to save Darkwater from famine. We had given up hope. The crew of the Scylla, or what remains of it, returned to Darkwater port late on Tuesday afternoon with the Burger King foot lettuce. The locals immediately rushed to the docks to welcome the last whaling ship on the island. People were amazed at the sight of the unbelievable Burger King foot lettuce. Toothed whales. Blah. 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 All you brought back was a whale? You're whalers. That's your whole job.
What? Another break?
One of those damn sailors came looking for trouble again.
Hello.
But he won't try again anytime soon. We gave him a good hiding.
So you said to yourselves that after such a feat, you could abandon your post.
It's just a little drink. We taught those guys a lesson.
We'll return right after. It's just that standing guard in this alley makes your throat dry.
That fool Fitzroy can't keep his dogs on a leash.
I'll have to send him a more clear-cut message. What you looking at, stranger?
I've rarely seen a woman who can hold her liquor so confidently.
You sexist.
What gives you the right to judge me?
Ah, it was a compliment.
So what? Let me drink, stranger.
Hey, bye. I'm trapped.
And the doctor, what did he say?
The hell is the front door?
My God.
I located it. Hey y'all, welcome to Greenland.
Let the police do their work.
Everything here's green.
Hey, Sullivan, can't you go any faster?
Have you seen how old this thing is? If we force it too much, we'll break everything.
The same goes for you, sir. Move along.
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
Ah. And so who are you?
I didn't introduce myself.
Obviously.
Edward Pierce, private detective.
Jonathan
In any
Reed,
case, it's not very
bloodologist.
I can't answer that.
You can't,
Perhaps you heard of
or you don't want to.
the Great British Buffet.
No. I'm not getting into those games, me. Now, please, allow me to do my job.
You can't
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
I ate everybody in
They
town.
can't understand.
Damn stupid idiots.
Quail.
Nobody listens.
The blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago. Killer whales have few predators. And there are no sharks in these waters. What creature could possibly have done this?
Don't put that beast
A
back in
smaller
the water,
whale.
You shysters. You're crazy.
Christ the Redeemer. If it isn't my old friend. I thought you were in Rio last time I heard. Did I say? Somebody wrote a bunch of nonsense on your butt. Saint Brendan the Navigator? I think you mean Christ the Redeemer, who's on vacation, Bar Harbor. Oh, that frame rate just decided to say no thank you, sir. Oh, an openable door. Oh my god, I didn't know there was... Oh, at least it's automatic lockpick. Thank you.
Damnation, I broke it.
Damn it. Now, is that an I broke it, like, I completely failed to check, but I could try again and possibly win, or I broke it because I just don't have the skill? You know? Did I lose because I rolled a 1, or did I lose because I've never seen a lockpick in my life? Hello,
You
Yellow.
live here?
Why did you do that, huh?
We saw what you did to St. Brendan.
Yeah,
He
we'll
wrote
teach
garbage
you
on
to
his
come
butt.
onto our island and ridicule our protectors.
I've said it before and I'll say it again. I'll come first every time.
I've never heard of this saint. Is it a local belief?
But everyone knows St. Brendan.
Obviously
the
not if I just said I
navigator.
don't know him.
He's the patron saint of whales and whalers.
What happened to the statue?
Go see for yourself. He's at the end of the jetty.
There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind us. Wait. Now
There's
that
a
I think
fly
about
in my
it,
room.
It's got to be them. There's one of them who's always going back and forth to the statue.
Quieter. That's all we need for them to hear us.
What brings you to dark water?
The dark water.
The two guys behind you. What are they guarding?
The bootleggers. Scum.
Damn
They're
alcohol.
protecting their territory. From
Speaking
whom,
of
I
alcohol.
wonder.
They really
I'll
don't
put
have a
lotion
choice
on your
anyway.
tattoos.
They're
It's
more
been a couple
scared of
days.
cat than an attack by drunken sailors.
If only they would kill each other.
Is it Cat who's shaking down Captain Fitzroy?
Oh, hold on just a minute. We didn't tell you a thing.
Nothing at all.
Not even a thing. Unlocked answer.
That statue represents your local saint.
What do you mean by local, exactly?
Not
You wouldn't be
far-reaching.
looking down at us, like all townspeople do.
St. Brendan. He protected whalers and fishermen like us.
You damn.
Till those assholes defaced him.
Peculiar house.
Yeah, that's where we live. Our boat.
It's not because it doesn't float anymore that we're going to abandon it.
Isn't it a bit early for alcohol?
We got nothing better to do anyway.
So you hate the
Not much
bootleggers, but you
work
still
around
drink it.
here.
Fitzroy gives us a few chores every now and again, but since the whaling station shut down, ain't a lot of jobs left around here.
So we
Good.
drink.
Clean. To find the mayor and say, hey, give me money and I'll clean this place up.
I've taken enough of your time.
We'll see you later.
Who's this suspicious looking priest? Hello, Suspreach.
Where do you think you're going?
Who are these others so interested in the warehouse?
And why would I tell you?
I'm a detective.
You and I are on the same side of the law.
Oh, yeah?
You don't want to know the truth behind this case.
Are you saying our work was not up to snuff? Forget it.
I'm not here to hinder your work, officer. Edward Pierce, private detective.
Jonathan
Sorry.
Snow,
We're all a little on
bloodologist.
edge today. What are you doing here?
I'm investigating the death of the Hawkins family.
Darn it. Why do you want to drag up all that stuff again?
My investigation has led me to this warehouse.
That case was closed months ago.
Maybe even days ago.
What more can you say about the death of the Hawkins family?
Not much more than what everyone knows. I wasn't on the case. They were all burnt to death, right? Up at their place.
The whole mansion went up in flames.
Don't get it into your head to go wandering around up there. It's dangerous.
What do you mean by that?
The only one left there is old Silas, and the accident has affected him badly. He can be unpredictable,
Get your
especially if a
weirdo
stranger
teeth.
starts poking around the property.
Is he a danger to the public?
No, he's in his own home. Do yourself a favor.
In
Leave
his
him well
own
alone.
home. Oh, hey, you're alone. Apologize to people who only have bottom teeth and a very non-existent upper face.
Who's this guy?
no idea.
Hey,
You better keep it
Loops,
shut.
you let me into this warehouse.
Wait, we don't have a clear
spanking all he can
Quiet.
deserve in love.
What's with you wandering around
Till
here
death
like
do
a
us
hungry
part.
dog?
We saw you talking to the two soaks.
I think you mean
Go die of
hot
thirst,
dog.
a lot of you. It'll stink less.
Can I see? Nope. Can I see what my eloquence level is?
I've got to enter the Hawkins warehouse. I
Hawkins.
guess it's gonna be complicated.
No, it's very simple, in fact. Fuck off.
I don't give a
Fuck
damn
off.
about your racket. I just want to get into this warehouse.
And we don't give a damn about you.
We ain't got no
Whatever your
expertise
reason for
either.
wanting inside, there's nothing we can do for you.
What happened to the statue of St. Brendan? Dreadful.
What makes you think we did it?
We're bootleggers, not savages.
Who do you think defaced the statue?
Their
What do I
entire
know?
neck piece moves
could have done
when
it by
they move their head.
themselves.
Pretty
The
funny.
sailors.
Who else, in your opinion? And who's interested?
Like this piece here and here, whenever they it swaps back and forth. Look at it, just the entire thing swivels.
So, who are you?
Are you stupid or are you doing it on purpose?
Everybody knows us on Darkwater.
I've just arrived.
Let's just say we're standing guard for the owner of the site. And we let no one enter her property.
The classic game dev technique, because you only have to model one body and then give every character that body, and then you could just have individual faces, and then you just glue them down basically. So you can see the animation stops like right here, because the rest of it is just not animated for the head. It's interesting.
Kat. She's your boss.
What? You listen through keyholes.
She's the boss, yeah. She says who goes in or not.
Shut up, you dummy. You wanted to know that you also talk too much.
She must be quite intimidating if she can make two men like you tremble.
She redid the smile at the last one who wanted to get in.
I hope you had a good dentist.
No, you don't understand. She really cut him a new smile.
But he only smiles with the left cheek.
Nerve damage, I get it. I hope you had a good dentist.
She sounds frightening, your boss.
And she doesn't like to be talked about behind her back.
I've got to get inside. It's your boss who sent me.
Oh, yeah? And why didn't she say anything to us?
She sent me to see who's filching her stock.
sniper.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You got no proof to back up your claims, and I'd advise you against snitching.
If I can't get rid of those two, I'll have to look for another way.
Like the front door. Ooh, a ramp.
You
Sure you
again.
won't let me in?
I told you to beat it.
No need to get worked up.
Okay. I talk to Kat again.
You
Why
can't
you-
understand. You're not sailors.
You're not sailors. Cool car. I can't see shit. I didn't even see there was a human there.
You saw what happened with those sailors. Don't hang around here unless you want trouble with the bootleggers.
I've seen the kind of messages their boss sends. You're not scared of her.
Of course I am. Everyone's scared of that woman. She's not interested in small fry like me. You, on the other hand, nose around too much, you'll have dealings with her.
This warehouse looks abandoned. Why does it interest them so much?
No doubt a question of territory, but I ain't asking. If you want to know more, go ask the captain.
Good. Thank you.
Bark, bark,
I
bark,
shall
bark.
take my leave.
Classic dog barking noise. My god, I made it inside the warehouse. That was hard to do.
It looks like there's a way in under this grate.
Is there a flashlight? Or I genuinely cannot see that wall in front of my face. There's not even brightness. Just a brightness so that the darkest icon is barely visible. It's currently... I honestly didn't even know there was an icon there until I just read barely visible. There. That barely helped. Although now that I look at the scene, it looks very Amnesia. Maya! That's uncalled for. And illegal. And loud. And uncalled for. Who texted? What do they have to say? I don't have friends who care about my... It actually wasn't even a friend. It was a guy
I
on
could use
Facebook
this old winch
Marketplace.
to lift the grating, but it's been completely taken to bits. There must be some spare parts amid all this clutter.
Those are the whale dogs of northern Macedonia. If it isn't a brake pad.
A ratchet device. Exactly what I need. A whale vertebra. If the newspaper clipping in the bar is true, this bone is a real fossil.
I cannot see shit, man. I'm trying my best. My pupils fully dilated right now. You said you needed a winch, not brake pad. The winch gonna... Where's the... Right, don't you need an arm? Right. Look at this! I don't know about... This is pitch black on my screen. There's some blue, green there, but... Crazy. An arm? Can I take that? Is the arm not even... Oh, what's this? What's that little question mark in the bottom left? Can I use the lighter? Oh. Well, I need a bunch of eloquence, apparently. But I also need lockpick. And I don't know what that's on. Let's just... Oh, right. Right. Oh. Let me just in case I missed the thing that said, hey, there's a detective mode. Light! Middle mouse! Oh, hell yeah. Hey, a grr.
It should be possible to mount this cogwheel on the winch.
Do I still need an arm, though? An arm.
This handle will be perfect for the winch. Looks like everything is in its place. All I have to do is turn this handle.
That was a strength check. What happens if I didn't have enough strength? I guess let's go into the evil green pit. Full of evil and green. Oh, I'm flopping. I'm flopping, boys.
Smoke. It's coming from this oil. I hope it's not toxic.
I can burn it. I hope it's made from ambergris. I wade through the dark waters of green waterland. Oh, that water maneuver. A good little hello. I'm coming straight for you. Nothing. Just what I thought. He got me. My lighter. Whoa, a wall of things and bone. Be the plaything of an hallucination.
This is primitive.
Or modern art. They don't see me.
Ugh, this place stinks.
Well,
What is the connection between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case?
It's open air, so I imagine it smells just as bad as the rest of the reconstruction thing. My eyes, that's so bright.
Can't sleep. I know how that feels. Who has enough money to buy painkillers, but stays in a place like this? It smells as bad as it looks.
Could have stole the painkiller.
What happened here?
They loved the way they looked. They guaranteed it.
Is this one of Sarah Hawkins' paintings? What is this picture of Charles and Sarah Hawkins doing here?
Right. Do I have to go back through this series? Wait, I can't even get back up, can I? Can I? No. Also, dastardly. Oh, there's a door.
Someone has settled in here.
And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case. Is there anyone in there?
Nope.
You! Don't move! Detective Pierce. I told you to stay away from this warehouse.
What's my strength like? Let's team up.
You seem like a competent officer. We should help each other.
Your hat
You're
is
trying to
literally bigger
manipulate
than
me,
your
Mr.
head.
Pierce. I hate to be taken for a fool.
All right, Inspector Lestrade. Let me take a more
Lestrade.
direct approach. Can you explain what this painting is?
Classic Sherlock
This
reference.
strange portrait. Wait, I know it. It was in the Hawkins mansion when we came to investigate the fire.
So you confirm that it was removed from the crime scene. Interesting. I'd like to go and see the mansion now.
Of course. You want to go back along his trail? I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here. Come on. My car's parked down the way.
I saw you block the entire
Andrew,
intersection.
Would you please shut the door? And open your eyes, damn it. This guy went right under your nose. God damn it. Her again.
If it isn't Katarina.
This case has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
Officer Bradley, you've finally grown a pair. Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
Rude
Why
mirrors
you?
exist.
Come on, keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
Okay, I get it.
Insulting a
Can we go to
police
the mansion?
officer.
Who the
I
hell
mean,
are you?
Threatening,
What
not
were you
insulting.
doing on my turf?
You can insult him all you want.
I've got my eye on you. We'll meet again.
If they retaliate, they're
Is
bad
it far,
people.
this mansion?
Look behind you, at the top of the ridge. You see the building?
It's not that one.
That's the Hawkins mansion. Come on, we got some driving to do.
That's the house over Lake Lacrimose. Get driven to the Hawkins mansion. 42 minutes, you say? If I splice that together with the 30-minute video from the other day, I mean, this day, that could be a respectable video length. We can make them two separate videos. Oh. Ooh. Oh. Oh, that was my elbow. How do you have that black of hair and are that old and don't have any gray hair? I'll be 29 next month. I got gray hair everywhere.
Well, here we are, Hawkins mansion.
And no top hair.
The place has been abandoned since the fire. There's only old Winchester in his hut.
The Winchester Mystery Hut.
I see no scorched trees or fire damage on the building.
You're pretty damn observant, ain't you? The fire was quickly contained. Old Silas acted as soon as he could.
Not soon enough to save the Hawkins.
They were trapped in the drawing room. And don't go troubling Silas anymore. His guilt torments him enough as it is. Are we gonna take a closer look at this mansion, or do you have other questions?
Sounds to me like Silas could have just set the family on fire. And you let him continue to live in the mansion? So he just got a free mansion? Pretty bad detective.
You won't get me to believe that it looked any better 3 months ago.
It's a very old building, you know? Its foundations would probably date from the arrival of the first settlers.
Huh. It's really that old.
Come on, let's leave the stories of the dead alone. They've nothing to do with your case anyhow. Let's go up there. Unless you still have questions.
Your partner, Andrews, warned me against him.
You managed to get something out of that bum? I'll end up asking you for advice.
He talks too much. He inferred that old Silas was slightly unhinged.
That's not far off the mark, I suppose. but kinda unfair at the same time. You know, Silas Winchester has been working for the Hawkins family as far back as I can remember. Charles was like a son to him. The day of the fire, he lost his whole family, so he's got nowhere to go. And, as you'll see, in a way, he's still watching over them. Is there anything else you want to ask me?
Please take this the wrong way, but you have very wide-set eyes. They start very far away from the bridge of your nose.
I prefer to be prepared if there's going to be trouble.
It's a wise attitude. But
Like
apart from old
usually the
Silas and
bridge
some rotten floorboards,
slides right into the
there's nothing to
eyes.
worry about.
Could he
But-
be a problem?
Your eyes are
Strictly
like
speaking, he ain't
bridge,
dangerous. But
face,
since the tragedy,
then
he's
the
been
eyes start.
Though he's a
But then I
remarkably
think I have
sturdy
close
man
set
in
eyes
his
anyway.
age. A true force of nature.
A sad old man doesn't worry me.
Gee, if you don't want to listen to my advice, we might as well go, right?
Night falls quickly here, and I want to be able to see when we arrive.
I'll go with you, if only to reassure Silas.
Why not? You can help.
Right. Let's go.
Let's go. More like Alt Function 4. Shit. That didn't actually end the game.